Hello, welcome back to Dreams to Keys Realty. I am your host and licensed Georgia Realtor, Jalon. Today's topic is, what are 7 reasons to hire a realtor? Before we get into the topic, let's get into this disclaimer. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the topic. What are the top 7 reasons to hire a realtor? First, let's define what is a realtor. A realtor is someone who has passed the licensure exam to be a real estate agent or real estate salesperson. Often we hear the terms real estate agent used more commonly in language than the term real estate salesperson, but they pretty much are the same. So a realtor is someone who, in addition to licensure, has joined the National Association of Realtors and most likely the State Association of Realtors in their state. So as a realtor, I am not only licensed, but I am a member of the National Association of Realtors and the Georgia Association of Realtors. So I just wanted to define that there is a slight difference between a real estate agent or salesperson and a realtor. Now that we've gotten that definition out of the way, let's talk about the top 7 benefits of hiring a realtor. Benefit number 1, you have someone with experience and expertise. This may be your first contract of real estate property. This may be your second, or this may be something you've done before on your own, but things have changed quite a bit since you have sold or bought any property. So the benefit of having a realtor and also a real estate salesperson would be that you have someone that's doing these type of contracts and deals more regularly. They're keeping abreast of what's changing in this field. They're keeping abreast of what the market is doing, and they're better able to advise you. So you don't have to feel like you're out of the loop on what has changed, because you have someone there for you that is able to speak from a place of experience, knowledge, and also when they're not sure, they can be able to access that knowledge. If you are doing a residential property deal or a commercial property deal, you have the ability to have a realtor or real estate salesperson advise you on that, because there are different realtors and real estate salespersons out there that are in each area of interest for you. So no matter what type of property you're looking to buy or sell, you could use a realtor to best help you with that process. Benefit number 2, explain real estate terms. So a realtor is able to break things down when you're looking at that contract, explain what certain terms mean, certain paragraphs mean, and really a good realtor will go over the entire contract with you, the contract you sign with them, as well as contracts you will sign about the property. So they're better able to explain those terms, break them down, make sure that you have a clear understanding of what the paragraphs and the terms mean in your contract, so that you're making a sound decision before you sign. That's very important, to make sure that you really understand what's going on before you sign any contract. So that is another benefit of having a realtor or a real estate salesperson. The third benefit is chain of mentorship. One of the great things that I love in my brokerage at eXp Realty is that I have a chain of command. As usual, as you will have in your brokerage, you have a broker above you, but there is some mentorship there. So I have a mentor, I have sponsoring broker, I have a managing broker, I have people that I can reach out to alongside me that have been doing this for a very long time and don't mind sharing information that will best help me to grow and to learn. And there's something new to learn all the time. There's things that I've taught my mentor. There's things my mentor, of course, has taught me. So there is a chain of mentorship that you will see most times, is in my experience, with dealing with a realtor. Not to say that that doesn't happen with real estate salespersons or real estate agents, but this is just the experience I can speak from. Now, the fourth point, A realtor can advocate for your best interest. A real estate salesperson can as well. So advocating for your best interest means that you have talked with that realtor, you have explained what you're looking for, your timelines, your non-negotiables, and you have had a kind of agreement of what the plan will be. And that plan needs to be something that both of you can move forward in. So your agent or your realtor will be able, when those offers come in, or you're looking to make an offer, for example, they'll be able to best keep us on track when we're in the business of selling or buying. So for example, if I'm acting not as a realtor and I go to a realtor and I say, hey, I want to sell my property, these are the things that I need in this timeline, and this may also lead to buying a property under you. I need this to happen in a certain time frame. I'm only willing to do this. I'm open to this. Those are things that your realtor can come back to you and say, hey, I'm fine with that. I want to advise you that right now we're looking at a market that says this. Are you open to shifting what you were preferring initially to this area? So they can best advocate for you. They can best advise you on what you could consider, and it's ultimately up to you, but what you could consider when it comes to your deal. So they're there to advocate for you. They're there to make sure that you get what you are looking for in your real estate deal. The fifth point is that they're able to recommend others. So it's very important to know that in real estate, there are multiple professionals that you will likely need to complete your real estate deal. For example, you may need an inspector, you may need an appraiser, you may need a stager, you may need a mortgage broker or banker, you may need a lender. There are multiple people or multiple businesses that you may need to contact to make sure that your deal is solid and sound and that it can close on time. So it is important that you have a realtor that knows where their expertise is limited and knows when to not try to extend themselves outside of their expertise. It's very important that they know that, hey, this sounds like something that's more financial. I should recommend that you see someone of a financial expertise, whether that's a lender or the mortgage banker or broker. It's very important that your realtor know where their limits are, not just by the law, but also just within themselves, what their limits are, so that they can advocate for you better, recommend people to you if you need people to see for that area, and also advise you when they just aren't able to give that advice from a legal perspective. So they know the laws and they should be able to say to you when this is outside of their realm. That is very important. And that is a key, in my opinion, of sound advice, when they can say, this is something that I really recommend you see a financial advisor about. This is something that an inspector can advise you about. I recommend that you see an inspector to have your property inspected. That is a sound representation of a realtor, in my opinion. And the sixth point is to represent you in your absence. So there will be talk between realtors and maybe let's say the buying and selling agents. There may be conversations before an offer is accepted, or there can be amendments or addendums or appendix added to contracts. And so it makes sense to have someone that's there that knows exactly what you want. And when you're at work or when you're with your family and you're not able to speak up for yourself, that they are able to say, hey, I need another pocket here for this. I need an addendum here because my client prefers this type of agreement. So it makes sense that before you sign anything, that you iron out what you're looking for with your realtor to make sure that what you want is clearly there in the contract. There needs not be There needs to not be any guessing when it comes to contracts with real estate property or real property. There needs to be clear understanding. And so if anything seems ambiguous, you want to make sure it's clearly spelled out. And so your realtor can help best guide with that process. So they can say, hey, they presented this offer. I think this matches most of what you've mentioned. However, I don't see the aspect of this non-negotiable that you said. So I think that we can submit a counteroffer and make sure that that is something that is in your contract or your agreement. So that's just an example of a way that a realtor can help you, but essentially they're able to advocate for you when you're not there. They free up your time and they're taking their time to make sure that you get what you're looking for. And so as they are using their time and having their communications by phone and email about what you have come to them about for a property deal, you want to make sure that person fully understands what you're looking for, fully understands what you need, fully understands your time frame, so that when they're speaking to others, when you're not present, that they are speaking in the language that you are looking for and in the way that advocates for you properly. The last point, the seventh and final point here today that I'd like to speak about is they help you reach your non-negotiables. So whenever, most of the time that we have meetings with clients or potential clients, we want to iron out what it is that you're looking for. We need to make sure that we are streamlining our searches and that we are making sure to find that property for you if you are looking to buy property that meets what you're looking for. For example, if you say, I want a 1-story, or if you say, I don't mind a 2-story, but I want the main bedroom to be on the 1st floor. If I take you to a property and the main bedroom is on the 2nd floor, we've wasted our time because that was something that you mentioned to me as a non-negotiable. So before we go on any showings, we have to get some things ironed out. We need to get some things clear between us of what the search should include. And non-negotiables are those things that you say to your realtor or real estate salesperson that I must have these things. I need these things to function in my home, or I need these things in my commercial space. And so those non-negotiables are just what they sound like. They must be there. And it's also important that if your realtor can't find those things for you, that they tell you and that you have a discussion about, maybe, is this an opportunity for building that home that you're looking for? Are you looking for, a construction project because we can't find what you need? That may be an option for you, but it's very important that you have that discussion with your realtor or real estate salesperson up front. You get clear about what you need before you go and have that meeting with them, and that when you're in that meeting, you're clear and direct about what you need. And that way they can be clear in their searches and they can be clear when they present information to you that it is what you're looking for. So they can help you best reach your non-negotiables. So like I said, there is a slight difference between a realtor and a real estate salesperson, but overall both categories can help you as a client to reach what you need out of your deal. I hope this was very helpful for you. If you are interested in the content that we share here about real estate, then please make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any videos that we have coming forward. Also, if you have topics that you would like to see here on this channel, please leave a comment below in the comment section. Also, we would love that you like this video if you really enjoyed the information that was presented here. And we hope to see you moving forward in our future videos as we continue to grow and expand in this area of YouTube and also on other platforms. So no matter where you are in your process of real estate, whether you're buying, selling, or you're comfortable in your space, we hope that you are really enjoying life and that you are really getting the most out of everything that you can. And we hope that we can be monumental at any point that you decide to buy or sell real estate property, especially in the residential property realm in Georgia. So if you are in Georgia, if you are in the Atlanta and surrounding areas, and you are looking to buy or sell residential property, We hope to be monumental as a realtor and as a backed by a team with eXp Realty, that you can come to us and that we will be able to help facilitate your real estate deal. We hope that we can be all of those benefits that we mentioned today in your deal, for your contract, for your agreement, and for your transition in real estate property. So no matter where you are, we hope that your dreams turn into keys. Have a blessed one.